So, finally getting around to this. Sorry it took so long, but I had things to do. I live, it happens. So like I said, this is part 3 because I forgot to do the sparring exercises. Hopefully this won't be a very long video. I say that after every video, but that doesn't seem to quite work. So, we had the different exercises for the stand-up. So we had the snap down to plant one of his hands on the ground. Then we had the different sort of takedowns and standing or falling triangles that you can do from that position. So what I like to do after that is have a couple of restricted sparring exercises to kind of force you to work on the mechanics for that. So the first one, it is just a simple, he only defends, and my goal, just to show, my goal is to get him into this one hand on the ground position. This is my goal, to get this hand to post on the ground, to do that snap down so that he posts on the ground, and nothing else. I'm not trying to throw him, he's not trying to throw me, he is just trying to defend and make sure his hand doesn't go on the ground, okay? So we'll just kind of demo that. We're not going to go at live speed just because it's more about showing you what we're doing than it is about us sparring on video for the next 10 minutes. Because again, I want this to be a short video, okay? So we both slap this bump, he just defends, and I want to get my hand, my snap down with the hand on the ground. So. And there we are. And then we do that a minute, then we switch. Now he gets to try and do the same thing to me, and I defend. So, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Okay? And that's the way the exercise goes. We just keep doing it. I get a minute, he gets a minute. I normally do 4 rounds of that, so 4 minutes total. After that, we go to another exercise where we're actually trying to do some of the throws. That's next. So, next exercise. This time, I'm actually trying to do some of the throws that we actually practice in class. And again, he is just defending, okay? He's not trying to throw me yet. All he's trying to do is just defend. So he has the handicap of he only defends. I have the handicap. I'm only allowed to do the throws we did in class, okay? So that's, again, this is about what that looks like. Just doing a demo. I'm not going to spar for 3 minutes or 5 minutes like this. Again, I get a minute, he gets a minute, 4 rounds, okay? So. Okay, so now, yeah. Just FYI, I know that wasn't one of the throws in the triangle video, but point is we did those throws yesterday in class. That's why he was doing it. But the point is he has a limited number of throws he can do, and I just defend. But that's basically the way the exercise works. This kind of training you can do with all of your stand-up sparring as well. That's the advantage. So I won't have to do this video after every single stand-up practice because the exact same sparring exercises every time. So that's this part of that, and next we increase the difficulty and decrease the difficulty at the same time with the next sparring exercise. So let's have a look at that. Okay, next sparring exercise. This time, we're both trying to throw each other, okay? Again, we're both limited to the number of techniques that we did in class and nothing else. So in this case, that would be flying triangle, sumigaeshi, and single leg, okay? So only those 3 in this case. Yeah. Making sure you know so that you don't do something we did in class yesterday. And again, we're both trying to do one of those throws this time. And that's the only thing we have available. So, again, this is how that looks.
Failed flying triangle, but yeah.
Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah. He tried to do a flying triangle fail, but you get the idea of what we're doing. Again, only the techniques that we're allowed to do. After this, free sparring in the stand-up. All techniques are allowed. So this forces everyone to try and do the actual things we did in class. Sorry, too much sparkling water. And at the same time, it lets your opponent kind of learn how to see the things coming. That's why I like these kinds of exercises. And that's basically sort of my standard sparring exercises for the stand-up. So I do this with pretty much all the stand-up classes. So that's it. Next video is reverse triangle. So see you then.